Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum everyone. I'm Aiza freelancing Wali and welcome back to the new show Aiza Speak Studio. So today we are honored to welcome Miss Danelle Boyles. So a talented author, poet, holistic coach, and artist. So she's known for blending creativity and having a culture expressive is a unique way. So we are today inspiring session. It's a pleasure to have such a talented and creative personality with us. So we're excited to learn from your experiences, journey, and success. So let's begin this wonderful conversation. So how are you, ma'am?
Hello, Isa. It's very good to see you today. I'm doing well, thank you. And yourself?
I'm also fine. First of all, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Just in short, I'm Danelle Boyles in the United States. And as lovely Isa introduced me, I am um, a practitioner of many things. I am in education, I'm an author, artist, a holistic practitioner, and I'm also certified in several other modalities, such as massage therapy and energy and gosh, there's just so many that we can get into later. But predominantly, my mainstream profession is education.
Okay, so first of all, please tell me how will you describe your professional journey?
Very busy. My professional journey has been very busy, branching off into many directions over the last about 6 years. I've always dabbled in different things here and there, entrepreneurship. Um, I've owned my own business a few times. I still currently own my own business, but very busy. I'm always learning and adapting and growing in different ways.
Okay, so what inspired you to become an artist and writer?
Well, I've been an artist and a writer from a very young age. From the time that I was probably about your age, maybe a little bit younger. And I just had this innate desire to be creative and do art and paint. And I started with writing and painting at about the same age, at about 13, 13 or 14. And so I started taking classes all throughout my high school and then a little bit outside of high school. And from there, I've just always been an artist as a painter and a writer and dabbling in different forms and modalities of art and creativity.
Oh, that's really good. So, when did your passion for creativity begin?
I'm sorry, you cut out a little bit. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm again repeat. I'm saying that. When did your passion for creativity begin?
Sorry, I'm turning up my mic or my speaker all the way. All I could hear was when did something start. I couldn't hear the rest of it. I'm sorry.
Can I again repeat my question?
Yes, please repeat.
Yeah, I'm saying that. When did your passion for creativity begin?
Oh, I have always, um, you know, loved the formation of creativity and, what it requires from a person to pay attention to, like, what they need, how they feel. Creativity is always stemming off of some form or another of personal need. And, for me, the discovery of the patience that it takes to learn and nurture and discover that began very young, but it really adapted more as I got older, and bloomed into much more of a practice as I got older. And so learning how to have patience with creativity came as I got older, because you don't always have the ability to just sit and create. Sometimes it has to be formulated into this, like, I don't know, kind of staged process. Other times it just comes and it flows. So it's something that kind of needs to be nurtured and discovered.
Oh, that's really good. So please tell me who inspired you the most in your life.
Oh, wow. I really have to say my parents did. I From a young age, they were both entrepreneurs and both creatives. They both dabbled in different things that, as I grew up and I watched them do, it inspired me to, do the same. And um, entrepreneurship, owning your own business, creating your own product has always been something that I don't know, that has just naturally been ingrained in me through watching my experience with my parents. Um, as far as someone who has inspired me as an individual, I don't know, emotionally and empathetically, would be growing up with my grandmother. And she was one of those women that she was incredibly patient and loving and kind and very inspiring to everyone that met her.
Oh, okay. So please tell me how did you start your career professionally?
I'm sorry, how did I start doing what?
Yeah, I'm saying that. How did you start your career professionally?
I'm sorry. There's that problem that I was afraid of, that our service is cutting out just a little bit, that it's making it difficult for me to hear.
Okay, okay. So I'm saying that. What was your biggest challenge in the beginning?
My biggest challenge, probably the biggest challenge in all of it is presenting myself authentically. And even still, as an adult who is very experienced in many things and in speaking and doing things very authentically, it's still a challenge every day that, being open to allowing other individuals see and experience you, how you really are truly at heart and soul. So being able to express authenticity is probably the most challenging.
Oh, okay. So how did you overcome those challenges?
Oh, practice at being authentic, practicing at allowing yourself space to let other people see you how you truly are. Really putting yourself in a position to be vulnerable. And sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's hard. It just depends. It depends on what you're working on, talking about. And authenticity is not something that can be copied, so it's an individual practice.
Okay. So what motivated you to keep moving forward?
mm, Motivation to keep moving forward is self-growth. um, every day is a challenge. Every day is presented with challenges to overcome, whether it's personal hurdles that uh, is related to professional development or personal development, or if it's anything that is related to growth. That is what keeps me propelled and going forward in motivation.
Oh, thank you so much, ma'am.
Mhm.
So please tell me what has been your biggest achievement so far?
Oh, wow. um, so far I've had quite a few, and it's very difficult to measure them. But probably, probably when I was gifted a doctorate in human rights and peace practices. When I was gifted that, it is one of those moments that is kind of overwhelming, that you don't really see yourself as being an individual that is out to obtain things in the practices that you do. And so you receive a lot of accolades and awards and such. I've been given awards in many different countries with many different organizations. And To me, the real reward is, seeing others utilize your practices and moving forward in life and overcoming and, having self growth themselves.
Okay, so can you please tell me uh, what inspired you to become an author?
Really, just that spark of creativity and probably an innate need to express. Writing is a very good outlet for self expression, whether you are writing about yourself or world circumstances, life experiences you've gone through. Sometimes you write for other people, and, really it's just writing is an incredible tool as an outlet for emotional and worldly experiences.
Oh, that's great. So can you please tell me what do you enjoy most about your writing?
I What do I enjoy most about my writing? When I have a piece that is complete and it really, speaks to other individuals. When someone reads something that I wrote and they have like these aha moments that, you can see that something has clicked for them. So whenever my writing becomes useful and I see that it has been well received from other people.
Okay, so how do you develop ideas for your writing?
I'm sorry, how do I what for my writing? Please repeat.
Yeah, yeah. Again, I'm saying that. How do you develop ideas for your writing?
My ideas, they come from many different places, but mostly just sometimes the need to be understood or seen. Sometimes it is emotions that is related to life experiences. I have had many very challenging times in my life that has required me to overcome a lot of emotional not necessarily downfalls, but where I really needed to express myself, but in a way that wasn't going to reflect like on other people. And so writing enables you to kind of encapsulate that and use it as a tool to use like for healing. Mhm.
Okay, so which topics do you love writing about the most?
Mm, oh my goodness, which topics? Probably mostly about world peace, love between individuals, achieving a global goal of like world acceptance, things that heal the world.
Okay, so what inspired your artist creativity?
My art is inspired by many different things, very similar to the writing. It's used as a tool, but as an individual who is intuitive and I experience things very energetically and empathically and very worldly connected, my art is used like almost like a tool for conversation of energy between people. And so I turn to universal like connectivity, kind of like for God or spirit or my connectivity to things to express itself through art to reach other people.
Okay, so how do you stay creative consistently?
How do I stay connected constantly,
Yeah.
consistently? I don't always. I'm not always connected. Like, for example, today I'm feeling not as connected to my creative self. The last few weeks, I haven't felt as creative. I've not been able to paint a lot or to write a lot. I have been creating music though, and so creating music. I feel like whenever it comes to our creative connectivity, sometimes our outlet changes. And so I also bake and cook a lot. So I feel like my creativity has kind of gone into other forms. So right now, writing and painting isn't as much of a forefront for me while I do other things.
Okay, so what inspired you to become a holistic coach?
Mostly, mostly because I don't follow a lot of allopathic medicine protocol. I follow more holistic, um, self healing, and there's a lot of individuals who also are looking for assistance with the same thing. And so, whenever you see there's a need for this, whenever you do different practices, you learn more about it so that you can help other individuals. And so, other individuals that don't want to utilize allopathic or modern medicine look for holistic ways to, treat, heal, and navigate the process of self healing. And so, getting into holistic medicine and care is connected to that.
Oh, okay. So how do you help people through your coaching?
Through my coaching, in many different ways. It's mostly just with assisting individuals with other, like understanding how their mental health and their physical health is related and connected to um, outside sources, just not just like us internally, and how we operate and function like in human design and nature. And so to help individuals understand how that operates on an external level helps them understand how to navigate the holistic process. And so coaching on like different things that's related to holistic care through mental health and physical health, it kind of puts them together and gives a little bit of a kind of a map. But I do coaching in all different aspects, so not just holistic care, but also in like spiritual, individuals who are wanting to take an approach to like making life change. So consciousness coaching, which is how you navigate change of an individual that wants to like change patterns of like their behaviors and habits. And so consciousness coaching assists with that. And but overall, it's just a like covering the entire like blanket statement of just health and well-being. So that's mostly how coaching assists me.
Mental wellness important for today.
I'm sorry, say again, please.
Yeah, of course. I'm saying that why is mental wellness important today's?
Mental health balance. Why is that important?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, in our world today, we live in somewhat of a stressful world, and the demands of the world are very much on individuals. And to be able to balance that and maintain a good mental health, um, it's necessary to take notice of how to um, address that in a way that helps us remain kind of like in a healed state or understanding of why and how we operate the way we do. And having balance of not just like our having balance of our mental and emotional health helps maintain a balance universally, with the whole rest of the world. And so it's very important to be able to recognize when you are out of balance, whenever you need help, like getting back into like center focus of yourself, and how to maintain that is very important, not just for yourself, but like I said, for the whole world around you.
Oh, that's very great. So, what advice would you give to people struggling emotionally?
For individuals that are struggling emotionally, self reflection of what you need. Whenever an individual is having a difficult time navigating their own emotions, there's always something that the emotional or causal body is asking for that it needs assistance with. And sometimes that can just be like a nervous system reset, finding something that you feel helps you throughout your day to help maintain that normal, natural balance of flow and function.
Oh, that's great. So, can you please tell me what does success mean to you?
Oh, my view of success has kind of changed a little bit as I've gotten older. The typical view of success is when you've obtained accolades and a certain financial status. And, but for me, success has become more of a view of the reflection of my work on the external world. What and how, what I have done has reflected and made the world change around me. And so success to me has kind of flipped a little bit from being a point of view of like what you receive opposed to like what you see. When I see that the world around me, individuals, across the world are thriving and, becoming more successful in their own right, that to me is success.
Okay, that's very good. So, our interview time is ended. So, can you please give me as last advice to my audience?
Oh, yeah. So as we close, I just like to always remind everyone that, as much as we strive to do well and be well and to achieve all of these goals that we have in mind, that you have to always remember to take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself, self-care is very important and just as much of a role of doing as it is, for observing, what you're doing. But self-care, please take care of yourself, take care of your mind and your heart and your body, and make sure that you are taking the time for yourself to do that every day.
Oh, thank you so much, ma'am, for your nice advice. So, and once again, thank you so much for hearing your valuable time, experiences, and inspiring thoughts with us. So, your journey, wisdom, and insights have truly inspired us all. So, we learned so from this amazing session. I was an honor speaking with you. So, thank you once again for joining us. Wishing you continued success and happiness. And thank you everyone for joining us. See you in your next session. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Take care.